Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. I figured since it's getting dark, I'd start on the car. There goes my neighbor in his 5.0. It's a pretty cool car. It's got a 347 stroker in it. It's kind of dark under here. Am I on the differential? I don't know. First thing we need on this car, of course, is brakes. You guys want to see me do some drum brakes on this car? Nah, I know. No, I probably won't show it, unless there's anything just crazy. You guys have seen me do drum brakes a million times. Problem with putting wide wheels and tires on these, you gotta jack them way up, put jack stands under it, let the wheels hang. I think we have already taken a look at this. I have no idea what shape the gas tank is in this car. Probably should have addressed that too. It has a locking cap. I don't even know if I actually have keys for this car. I think I do. We'll wait till the night we're putting on the trailer before we check that out. Might not be able to get it high enough. Oh, maybe. Well, maybe we can. So we're definitely gonna have to air that front tire up, get this thing even. Alright, so we're gonna air that right front tire up, which is completely flat. It holds air actually for like 7 minutes. And then hopefully we can get this jack stand from there. I'm already losing daylight tonight. I live 30 minutes from work, so it's by the time I can get home, it's usually the light is fading. At least it's not daylight savings yet. So I've got to get I got to get this rear torn down so I can get these axles out of it. I'm gonna run some. I'm gonna upgrade to 31 spline axles, I think, just so I don't want to drive 27 bazillion hours and then break an axle. Because I mean, you know, the car's not that powerful, but just for. I might throw some drag radials on the back just for effect, and maybe beefing things up back there a little bit. And we might have a little secret weapon to put back there, so I'll kind of show you what we're talking about here a little bit later. Alright, so we got to get these flashy torque thrust 2s off of here. They look cool, but just not the right vibe for this car. All right, let's take a look in there. You sure we've had this one off? Alrighty then. Yeah, it says I want to come off, but oh yeah. Here we go. Alright, so we got so we got decent shoes. I think we're gonna have to change those wheel cylinders, I'm sure. I'm sure those are bad. pull one of these axles out. Shocks, present and accounted for. Oh man, found a tiny rust hole in the trunk. Alright, so let's get a little seafoam deep creep on here, on these lines, and see if there's any chance liquid twig removal complete. I have hope for this car since it came from Arizona. It's an Arizona car. That's probably why it was ordered with air conditioning. Las Vegas is where I picked it up. So I'm still kind of like really like peeking around for that elusive Black Widow. So while those rear brake lines are soaking, we're going to need to address this master cylinder. Luckily the other day, forums, a guy actually posted one up, done a disc brake conversion, had a brand new one he had put on his Galaxy and never used, so we snagged it, got a little discount. So we'll get let's get that on here. We'll have to disconnect it inside the car. Alright, so trying to get this other stuff out of the car. It looks like it's going to be easiest to go out this backside window, but there's not a window crank over here. But luckily we found an extra in the trunk, so let's see if this window works. Yeah, look at that. Right down. Let's see if we can. Oh, we got a rear bumper here. This is a good piece right here. These are hard to find. It's a 1 year only. That one's actually fairly straight too. Alright, and then we've got some trim here. Wow. And this one we need to go this way. Maybe we'll go over here and come out the side. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is rear. This is probably gonna be this piece here. Yep. It's gonna be that piece there. These are these pieces here. On the side. That's good. All right. So in here, we just need to pop this little clip off. That's right up here. Some of them are bolted, and some of them have a little clip. This one looks like it just has a clip. So let's get that off of there. Easier said than done, huh? Well, I might have to get in there a little more. And I think I'm gonna want to vacuum this out before I do, because I see lots of turds in here. And I don't want to get that virus thing, you know, yeah, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, Let's see. Let's see if we can just loosen that out like that. Oh, there it went. We got it. There's the clip right there. Set that on the dash. Now we should be able to just pull this thing off of the pedal. And I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comments below. Did Edsel actually use these kind of things? Because these are like 500 XL Galaxy looking pedals, and I've never seen them in an Edsel before, so I am not sure on that. So comment below if this is actually an Edsel thing. This is a 20 code on the trim, so it's not a deluxe. This is a standard interior, not a deluxe interior. But again, I haven't seen any of those used on a pre-62 Ford before, other than maybe they came on some Thunderbirds. I don't know. It's a mystery. So let's pull this out of there. All right. What I don't want to do though is lose the little bushing that's in there, but it seems to be stuck in there, so we're gonna let it ride. So now I should be able to take the master cylinder from the firewall. All right, so we have not had these front drums off yet, so let's see what we got going here. Yeah, we need this car to run. We also need to stop. Car was optioned with air conditioning, power steering. Still not sure whether it was factory installed air or if the dealer installed it. Supposedly, not very many of these Edsels got air conditioning. They say this could be, some of the Edsel experts said that this could be one of like 20 some of these cars. And I'm guessing they mean 20 of the two-door sedans. This being from Arizona makes sense why it would have been ordered with air conditioning. So white paint, air conditioning. Feeling that this bearing feels kind of crusty. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Actually, may not be that bad. Might just need some grease. Might just need to be packed. Yeah, I don't know. Do we chance it? Yeah. Bearings aren't that expensive. Well, I know you're gonna come off of there. Got you this far. We already got you this far. There's no turning back now. You're coming off of there. Okay. They want a little more coaxing. Look at that. Look at that. The shoes are, I mean, they're okay. They're not like new, but look at that. Wrong way shoe bandits. Didn't get to this car. Not yet anyway. Shorter shoe on the front. Longer shoe on the rear. Good job, guys. Let's check the back. Oh, done correctly back here too. I love it. It's the little things. Alright, let's see how we fare on this side. So, hoping all I need to do is throw some wheel cylinders. I'll definitely replace the hoses. Put a master cylinder in it, and that'll be good enough to get her woed down. What are we gonna find here? Look at the sway bar on this thing. I mean, it's like a pencil. The sway, I mean, the size of this car, the sway bar is almost laughable. Maybe one of these days we'll make an autocross Edsel. Then we can utilize some of those high performance, make you go fast around corners parts. You're coming off of there. You're coming off of there. Oh. That was good. That was good movement right there. Feeling good about that. Well, I can tell you one thing. The brakes weren't out of adjustment. The last time this thing was driven, they're actually... Looks like they were adjusted up pretty well. Maybe a little too well. See, that's a good thing, because that's the car was maintained. That's why she's such the cream puff that she is. Oh yeah, you're just about off of there. There we go. Yeah. Again, shoes are on the correct way. This car gets a 4 out of 4 for shoes going the correct direction. Because if 3 of them are correct, you know that number 4 has got to be correct as well. And it is. Alright, so wheel cylinders. Maybe we'll throw a set of shoes on this one if I have some laying around. I might. Definitely need to get some hoses for it, and we'll get that master cylinder changed. That we have. I think I have rear cylinders for it. I'm probably going to need to get some front wheel cylinders. And let's get a brake pedal in this car. The other thing that we need to remember to do is, oh boy, we got to unearth this one first, is we want to get a little bit of lubage on top of these brake hose lines here, because we're going to try to put new hoses in this. Wow, I can't even see that. First we're going to do an archaeological dig here. Maybe on the way to King Tut's tomb we can there we go, making a mess in the driveway again. Sorry, honey. Soak it up, my friend. All right. I already soaked this one earlier, but we'll give it another little shot just for safety's sake. Okay. Okay, we'll let those soak. And now let's work on that master cylinder. Alright, so this looks like it's already rounded off. So let me go ahead and see if I can make it worse before I have to resort to other measures. Using a line wrench. I got a feeling this one's not gonna move. I got a feeling. So that the whole thing moves. Now if I could just get the line broken free off that, that would be like amazing. I can already see it's trying to break on me. Okay. Now I'm going to resort to probably your favorite automotive YouTube channel's trick, the old vice grip. Let's see if we can get it to break loose. If it feels like it's not going to go here, I'm going to probably end up applying some heat to it. Can't be tied if it's liquid, right? So it actually is broke free from. It actually is broke free, I believe, from this. But it's not broke free from the line. These things don't like to operate at much of an angle. Hey, are we starting to get somewhere though? Did it? I think the tubing nut is actually freeing up. Let's see. Let's see. Well, looks like we might be getting somewhere. It'd be really nice if we don't have to replace lines. So I got it kind kind of going, and then it kind of wants to stop. Oh yeah, there she goes. She's gonna come off now. Do you ever wonder what people do with their time when they don't have old Fords? Must be a boring life. Yes, intact. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's stuck on the firewall. That's turning on the firewall on the inside. All right, let's see what happens with number 2. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that one is too. Okay. I have now established that this car is going to fight me the entire way. So let's see what we got going on the inside. So it did what I expected. Blew the little cage nut things right off of it that hold the square nuts, but that's okay because I'm pretty sure we can get a wrench on those to hold them. Probably just going to be a 2-man operation. And then that won't set us back too far. Alright, so let's get an axle pulled out of here. Two. Okay, let's see if we can do this the cheap way without going to get the slide hammer, because I'm too lazy to go get the slide hammer. I think them drums are still gonna be okay. Just scuff them babies up. I just don't know if there's enough pull here. Okay, we'll get the slide hammer. This axle's probably never been out of this car. It was actually coming. I might have pulled the drum prematurely. It might have been working, but anyway, we're already this far, so. Once again, laziness prevails. I think I can get it. Oh, one more pull. One more pull. All I needed. Now I know why my dad always says, just one more cast, son. We're gonna go after one more cast. typically when you're fishing with my dad, and he said, okay, one more cast, that usually meant about 371 casts to go, and then we'll go home. Bearing definitely sounds dry. What do you think? But like I say, we're not going to use these axles anyway. Most likely, if my little trick works. All right, so let's take a look. Even though we're probably going to pull the old 292, let's take a look and just see. First of all, does it have oil? Yeah, it's got oil, and it actually, I mean, doesn't look bad. Looks clean. I'm not going to do the taste things. I think that's disgusting. Definitely smells like gas in it. So, let me get this fan out of the way here. Just see if we can, let's see if this will turn over. Feeling you were going to do that. So we got two of them out. This one looks like it's going to spin its fastener. Well, you know, we got one was already missing. Actually, two were already missing. It's like boxed in there too. So, okay. Well, alright, so we just created more work for ourselves. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Let's just see. Pull the air cleaner off. Ooh. Giant spider egg sack. Let's go in the garbage before wifey sees. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? Throttle shaft's actually good on that. We're moving. That's pretty amazing. Gas pedal works already? Huh. So let's see. I'm kind of wondering if this well, we need to get this top plate out of the way, so let's do that. We're almost all the way through it. Problem is solved. Does seem to be stuck fairly solid. Like. So let's do the right thing. COAA 8005 AM 1960 part. It's kind of a smaller radiator. I'm pretty sure that the FE car would have used, because these cars did come with a 352 Y code 4-barrel. I'm pretty sure that they would have had a bigger radiator than this little guy here. So let's see if we can't. Let's just pull the radiator out of there. We're most likely not going to use it anyway. I don't think it would keep the car cool, especially not in Arizona. All right. Keep these clamps. These are American, USA made clamps here. You just can't get good hose clamps anymore. Whenever you say whenever you see USA like that stamped on the clamp, that's a good one. A lot of them will say ideal on them. This one just says USA. Yeah, I'm kind of a nerd about clamps. But we're going to get this radiator out, get this fan out of the way, and see if we can get this thing to spin. I think this motor is stuck, and it looks like it was recently rebuilt because somebody painted it blue, unless it was just the Craigslist rebuild, you know. New motor. So this radiator hose is just crusty. It's a rotten old tire. There we go. Cool. It's clear there. Two clamps in a row. USA. 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 Okay. So one radiator hose removed. Ended up on the expansion tank. Alright, and let's yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that lower hose. That I don't know if there's actually gonna be any fluid in it, so safe side. Trans cooler lines. The clamp worked exactly like it should. Guessing that's going to be a USA clamp as well. Now we just got to see if we can get this crusty hose off of here. And we got to deal with the transmission lines. And I believe these radiators are usually, this one I think is bolted in down at the bottom. Oh, let's see. Alright. After much ado, I think this thing's finally ready to come out. And I'll show you what we got going here. There's some frame damage here. But of course you never see when you buy the car, but it's okay. It's not structural. So this core support is pretty rusty, but it looks like this car has been in a little bit of some kind of altercation. You can see that this bracket right down here, it's just a bracket, just a brace, is broken away from the frame. You can see how it is on this side over here. You can see where it comes down right here and just goes into this cross member. This side here, it's kind of broken, twisted, and just kind of dangling there. So I kind of got it bent out of the way enough to access the bolts. Both of these bolts in the core support are these cage type nuts. Both of these are just spinning in there, so that made it difficult to get the radiator out. But luckily the holes in these are slotted, so the radiator just slides onto them, so I was able to get it enough and get it pushed up enough to get it out of there. So anyway, now we can get the fan off and go to seeing if we can get this motor to turn. Alright, moment of truth. Little 15/16 socket, good for most Fords. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is a Y block though. Maybe it's different. I usually work with FEs, so I'm a little light in the knowledge on the Y blocks, but yeah, that's smaller. It could be looks like 7/8. Let me go get another socket. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at that. Well, that belt don't look good. The motor's not stuck at all. I got it. Well, darn it. Now I want to try to start it. Oh, that's almost like a rhyme. How do I put that in a country song? Darn it, now I want to try to start it. 'Cause it's a Y block and I want to hear it run. Darn it, now I want to start it. Want to hear this old 292 run. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be hearing that one on the radio anytime soon. Well, somebody's got the valve covers loose on this thing. So, I just wonder. Well, it's got battery cables. Got a little relay thing there. I don't know what that was for. They got that running up here somewhere. Yeah, that's okay. Fram gasoline filter. Change at... It doesn't look like anybody wrote the miles down on it, so I'm gonna say, since I can't see through it, probably gonna be a good idea to change it. So I don't know, let's put a battery in it. Alright, so I've got some keyage here that I've been carrying out of my truck that I think is for this car. Oh yes, we've got keyage. Oh, look at that thing, even moves positively. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got keyage. Let's see if we've actually got this other key on here. Might be for the gas cap. Wouldn't that be just dandy? Maybe not. That filler neck doesn't feel very good. Hey, actually like the radio wants to turn. What I might do, shoot a little deep creep in there. See if we can get that thing to free up. So the distributor cap doesn't fit right, but because I'm the way I am going to set a battery in this thing and just see what happens. The distributor was kind of taken apart. The cap was off, and the cap doesn't seem to fit right. And I don't know if they have the wires right, but I'm gonna set a battery in this that I have no idea is any good or not, and just see if. So group 65 is a little wide for one of these. It'll sit right there though. So that goes to the solenoid, so this must be the positive. It's a good looking cable. Let's just see what happens if we... no, that's not going to work. But, since this cable's right here, if I turn this one around, turn this around, this way. I just want to test it. Try to start the car or anything. It doesn't have to go in there like. Of course, this battery is going to be one of those that. I just want to see if I've got electrical power or if it blows up when I try to hook the battery up. I don't smell anything. No dome lightage. Any head lightage? Let's see if there's any head lightage. No head lightage. Yeah, I got a feeling that I'm not going to have any electrical power here. So don't get all nervous because I don't have any electrical power, because that's exactly what I expected. Oh, well, that's a problem. This battery's shot. Set it charged up. Oh, that battery's from 6 of... Oh, this was from 6 of 17, so... That could be part of why. This battery's got nothing. $11.2. No, out you go. I'll try you. Okay, this one's not as big. These cables are really bad. So I got power to solenoid. At least this battery is doing something. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay. Don't expect to get dome lighted. You know what the dome light is up there. There's a little hoop doobler. I got a feeling there's gonna be. Oh. That ignition switch feels like it just totally grenaded. So, well, we can at least see if we have lightage at all. I don't think we will, but no lightage. Alright, so up to electrical is going to be a problem. It was actually clicking in the positions. Now it just feels like it's all free, like there's no clickage at all. So okay, so we're gonna need an ignition switch. Because race car, we can't have old crappy exhaust on there. That was all rotted off anyway. Wasn't attached to anything up front. Oh. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Would you look at that? Sears 85855A. Remember when Sears and all them places used to do automotive? Seen Sears shocks, Montgomery Ward. Days gone by. Yeah, that exhaust wasn't much for the world, so good riddance. Man, is that rocker rusty on that Edsel. Okay, well, let's see if we can actually get this hose off of here. Yeah, I got a feeling that this gas tank is slightly compromised. Let's just see if we can get this hose off of here. So we can, if we pull this tank out, And we need to order a new one. Oh my gosh. There was actually still varnish in there. Oh, and that smells like furniture varnish. Whew. Oh, it's still peeing. Lovely. And you got a vent hose back here. Oh my gosh. That feels like it's hard as a rock. And it is. Well, at least maybe that line is clear up to the front of the car. That would be kind of nice. You know, like rear floor pans and stuff with this. Oh, never mind. You can take a look at that gaping crater in that passenger rear floor pan. This is an Arizona car, so you think, oh, it's going to be rust-free, but no. What happens on these cars, I think California cars too, the sun just bakes them, and it turns all the rubber seals around the windows just hard, and they crack, and they open up, and then rain gets in, because it does rain there. And then you got carpet in the car, moisture gets underneath the carpet, and there she goes. Alright, so let's do our due diligence and see how bad this gas tank actually is. Let's see if these things will come off without breaking. Plenty of goop around those. Okay. If we can save a little time. We can get enough of a bite on there. That one came off intact. That was cool. Yay. I think we can reuse those bolts. Well, that one so far. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still got one more to go. Oh, God. That was messy. Oh yeah, that's a beaut right there, Clark. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there wasn't much of a chance that we were gonna use this tank. Well, I haven't had good luck on the 60 Fords and the gas tanks lately. Wow. Oh, it's like honeycombs in there. Wow. You know, the trunk floor is not the worst I've seen, though. The 60 Starliner is way, way worse. But this is pretty bad. Alright, so that's going to do it for part one of the duct tape drags prep. I know it probably doesn't look like we got a lot done today, but we did actually get a lot done today. We got the brakes all scoped out, so I know what I need to get. I know I need to get a gas tank. I've got the axles out here, so I know what I need to order lengthwise. May still try to start this thing before I pull this engine. I don't know. I probably won't have time, but Maybe in the next video. There's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. So anyway, I'm going to be really busy getting ready for this to head to Arizona next month. So you may not see as many videos. We'll still try to get out one a week before then, or there'll be shorter ones. We'll keep you updated on the progress on this car. So again, make sure to like, subscribe, most importantly, share. Tell your friends about this channel. Tell them about these videos. Go back and watch some of our older videos. Doesn't cost anything. Really helps us out a lot. I know some people just don't like to do the subscribe thing. I'm kind of that way too. But it's okay. I've subscribed to a few of my favorite channels too. So, well, gotta get inside. Gotta go order some more parts. And we'll see you on the next video. Good night and God bless.